Hi everyone, welcome back to our monthly forecast. I'm Ari Nicole, a Midwest medium, and this month it's December. It's Christmas! Yay, Christmas! Well, there's other holidays in December also. So we want to focus on this month is we're going to be talking about the winter solstice. I'm going to be talking about manifestations and how to recognize that you're actually getting what you want. And then we're gonna go to the readings. So don't forget to like, comment, and share on these videos. So I know that you guys are watching them, so I can put more out for 2019. So thanks so much, and on to the readings. So it's December. What happens every December? The winter solstice. It's the time of the year where it's the darkest day of the year. Our daylight is cut very, very short, and there's not much daylight in the day. And for some people, it really bums them out because it's so dark for the entire day. But for me, I'm so excited. Why? Because it's the end of the darkness and it's the beginning of the light. It's the end of the days where it's finally, we're going to start see more and more light come into our days. And for some Wiccans, it also marks the beginning of the new year, which I think is actually pretty appropriate considering like this is the end of the darkness and now we are celebrating the light. And so just thinking about this, the winter solstice has really got me thinking about, how things are changing and how things can get better. So whenever you're going through a dark time in your life, and when you think you're at your absolute lowest moment, just know that the light will always return. And that is what the winter solstice promises us, that it can only be dark for so long before the light finally returns to our life. But it also reminds us that our lives aren't always light and they aren't always dark. We're going to have cycles of light and we're going to have cycles of darkness. And it's important to remember that with the seasons changing, it also represents the seasons of our life. And so for me, the winter solstice represents all of those things. That's why I love it so much, because it's such a good reminder that we can make it out of the tough times so we can have the good times. So, the other message I wanted to share with you this month was all about manifestation. And as I was heading into work one morning, it kind of dawned on me that so many people ask for certain things that they want, but not recognizing the signs from the universe that their wishes or that their manifestations are actually being granted. And it's important to know that usually on my drive into work every day, that's kind of one of the times of day that I meditate. And this is kind of what Spirit gave to me on my drive into work. And so I wrote it down. So I know it's not as polished and as rehearsed as the rest of the videos, but this is really important for me to share this with you. So Spirit wrote, we ask for things all the time from the universe to manifest for us. But what is your benchmark for success to know that what you've asked for has been granted? How do you know for sure that what you've been waiting for has come to fruition? Let me break it down into something simple. I'm going to ask the universe to present me with an ice cream cone. Pretty simple, right? I'd really love a delicious vanilla ice cream cone, and I'm open to receiving said ice cream cone in any way possible. The universe then hears me, takes my order, so to speak, and then begins to turn the wheels to make it happen. Now, keep in mind, I've already said I'm open to any opportunity for the universe to present to me a vanilla ice cream cone. Now, I'm human and I have anxiety, and I really need that ice cream cone. I need it badly. You can literally apply this to any aspect of your life, by the way. Maybe the ice cream cone represents a new to you car, a new job, or more money, or a different home. I want this ice cream cone so much, and because I'm anxious, I'm already formulating different ways and how the ice cream cone can logically make its way to me. I think we've all done this, where we try to think of, okay, I really want this car. What are the different ways that a car can come to me? And I think of all the different people in my life and who's getting rid of their cars and who would want to give me their car. That's kind of what I'm saying. At least all the ways I see an ice cream cone can make its way to me. So I put myself in places where I know an ice cream cone can be offered to me. I hang out at Dairy Queen, hoping that someone will buy me an ice cream cone. But no such luck. I go to restaurants that offer ice cream cones and drop hints about their ice cream cones. Again, no such luck. I debate about just buying one and forgetting that I asked the universe in the first place because I'm impatient and I want one now. Well, what I completely missed, though, is that the universe provided me with someone in my life who bought some ice cream, happened to have some cones on hand, and had an ice cream scoop. I missed the day that I was visiting a friend that I hadn't seen in a long time, and they said, let's have a snack. And I noticed cones in their cupboard, but didn't say anything. Or maybe my spouse brought home cones, which is something he'd never do. And we already had ice cream, but I brushed that off as not what I originally asked for because I'm stubborn and I didn't understand that that was my manifestation coming true. What I completely missed was that the universe had said, look, we're going to give you the ice cream cone, but we're only going to give you the pieces of the puzzle. It's up to you to put them together. Because if you don't put them together, you won't grow and there will be no lesson. The point of you being here is to grow and to learn, not just get everything that you wanted handed to you every time that you ask. So here I had the tools all along to make my own ice cream cone. I was just too stubborn to accept that my ice cream cone didn't come to me in the way that I expected it to come. I forgot that I told the universe that I was open and willing to receive an ice cream cone in any way possible. I just didn't realize that I needed to fulfill some final steps to make it happen. Maybe you asked for a new job and the universe was showing you ad after ad for jobs, or a friend was mentioning that there were some jobs available at their place of business. And you kind of don't like the company anyway, so you brushed it off. But you didn't apply to any of them because you didn't see it as your sign. Maybe you asked for money, and the universe kept sending you discounts on items you normally purchase instead of handing you a big fat check. Maybe the car dealership you passed by thousands of times was having a sale and you refused to go because you expected the new car to just appear to you. My point is, you've done the asking. The universe has served up answers. Now, how do you put the pieces of the puzzle together? Not everything we ask for comes in a nicely put together package. Sometimes it will, and it can. I've experienced it. Other times it doesn't, because there's still more growth for us to experience. So, your goal for the month is to look back at the things you've manifested that haven't come to fruition yet. Has the universe sent you pieces of the puzzle, and how can you make those pieces work for you? Clearing the energy of the card, making my own knocking song. Okay. This forecast is for Scorpio for December 2019. So, just going to give these cards a quick shuffle. I'm using, once again, the John Holland deck, the Psychic Tarot Oracle card deck. It's just kind of like the deck. I really like Oracle cards. I kind of give you kind of like a... For me, it's like a fast pass to spirit. Like I can see a little bit easier, and I can communicate a little bit better. Spirit communicates with me in signs and symbols, and these are all signs and symbols, so it's perfect. Plus, I don't have to like interpret what the sign and symbol kind of means. It's kind of already there on the card, which is kind of nice. So let's see here. Let's do one more shuffle, and then we'll get to it. How about that? So. Ugh. Okay. also this month you're going to have, I feel like this is going to be a good month for you overall, despite this conflict and defeat card. But your first card here, it says foundation and achievements. So in this, it looks like this family has just built a house. And so right now you're kind of laying the groundwork for the things that you want to work on and the things that you want to achieve for the greater good for yourself and for other people. Just know that what you're doing this month is you're laying the groundwork to something bigger. So it's going to take a little bit of time before you're actually going to see the fruition of your gifts. You're also going to be conflicted and you're going to feel a little bit defeated, not just about this huge project that you're kind of taking on, but I think just a month in general, because the whole month is for most people, it's about how many presents can I buy? I don't have a lot of money. I'm trying to, people like max out their credit cards. You're going to be very conflicted and you're going to feel very defeated about that, but don't let that get you down. Like really try to find the good in all of that and try to like creatively think your way around that situation, because even though he's going down the stairs and it looks like he's falling, but there's also a light down here. And so just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that you will see yourself out of this. This month, there's going to be all kind of a little bit about rekindling relationships with some people. And so it says memories of love. You're going to feel kind of nostalgic about some people this month, and you're going to want to reach out to them. I think it's a good idea to kind of reach out to those people because those individuals, I think they really need to hear your voice this month. So anybody that you start reminiscing about, just kind of write it down, put it in your journal, your intuition journal, or whatever it is that you keep, and then maybe reach out to them at a later date and time. This card is really interesting. It just says light. And I think this is about the change that you're going to be seeing around you, that there are good things coming to you and that good things are going to happen for you. But I really also kind of want to read what the card itself actually means. So give me a second here. What is it? Card 19. Let's see here. Card 19. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Light. It says this card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. What an awesome message for December. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light. And by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths, and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful memories of light, it will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. Isn't that amazing? I think that's a great message for the month of December, that you are the light. You're attracting all the goodness, and everything is going to basically be amazing. So that is your forecast for the month of December 2019, and I hope you have a really great month, guys. Bye. Well, that was your reading for the month of December. Thanks so much for watching, and I want to give a big thank you to my sponsors, Last Stop Studios, who hosts this space for me to be able to do these monthly videos for you, and also Warwolf Productions, who actually films this and edits, because they're awesome. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and share on these videos so I know that it's reaching out to you and that you appreciate these videos, and so I can make more of them for 2019. Thanks so much, and happy holidays!